Clyde Griffiths has two parents who are very active in the religious world. They have been moving around their whole lives and have never really stayed in one place. They are currently preaching in Kansas City. And although Clyde has been living this life his whole life, he does not enjoy it. He's searching for something more material wealth.
Praise Jesus, praise the Lord.
You have to believe in evangelism. You have to believe. You have to believe that God is coming for you. You have to believe that He's watching over you. You have to believe. Listen to your children. Your children must know this.
All right, the bellhop scene is when Clyde gets his second actual job, but his first well-paying job. He works as a bellhop for a hotel, and this is his first step towards making some actual money. Making money for Clyde has been his goal his whole life, doing well and working his way up. So this is really important in the development of Clyde's character.
Congrats, Clyde. You got your first job as a bellhop. Now you can finally make some money, huh?
Yeah, I guess so.
After stealing a car and coming back from a weekend of fun, Clyde and his friends ran over and killed a 9-year-old girl. This caused them to all have to flee Kansas City.
Hey, pull over!
Clyde meets his rich uncle, Samuel Griffiths, and is given another opportunity to move up in the world.
Mr. Griffiths, I have some mail for you, sir.
Oh, thank you. Here you go.
Oh, no, that won't be necessary, sir.
Why?
Well, I believe I'm related to you. My father, Asa Griffiths, I believe to be your brother.
Yes, he is. I am Sam Griffiths of the Sam Griffiths Corporation.
Well, in that case, I was wondering if I could get a job here. Would that be okay?
Well, I don't have a station in Chicago, but back in Lycurgus, New York, I do have a spot ready for you in the factory.
That'll be perfect.
Awesome.
Thanks, Mr. Griffiths.
After working in the factory of Samuel Griffiths for a few weeks, Sam Griffiths, his uncle, realizes that because of the family tie and because of how hard Clyde works, Clyde should be promoted to a higher role in the factory. Once this happens, Clyde becomes more successful and has more money to use. You have to give Clyde Griffiths a job.
Why?
Because he's been working hard and he's earned his spot in the factory.
Fine.
And he is family, so we have to protect him.
Hey, Clyde.
Hey, guys.
Hey, we've noticed you're working really hard, so we're going to promote you to a higher role in the factory. With this comes a lot of responsibility, though. You got to represent our family, so if you screw up, you're out of here.
I understand. Thank you.
Alright, Clyde, so here's what you're going to be doing. You're just checking in on all the girls, making sure that they're doing all their work, alright? Here's
Gotcha.
where you're working.
Alrighty. What's going on over here? The first boat scene, Clyde comes up to the beach where Roberta is picking flowers. Because Clyde is Roberta's boss, he knows he's not supposed to be with her. Despite this, he invites her on for a boat trip, and she accepts. They go for a ride together and talk, and despite that they're not supposed to be together, argue. Hey, good looking. You want to go for a ride on my yacht?
I'm here with my friends. I think.
Oh, come on. Why not? It'll be fun. Have a look.
We don't need to escalate. See, war is not the answer for only love.
In their secret relationship, Roberta got pregnant, and neither Clyde or her knew it.
Hi, I have some really terrible news.
What is it, sweetie?
I'm pregnant.
Oh, no. Oh, God. What are we gonna do?
I don't know. Due to the promotion, I'm starting to be invited to high-class parties with elites, such as Sandra, the woman that he was falling for.
So, Clyde, where would you say you're
that?
Well, ever since my promotion, my income's been doubled. And I think I've been making quite a bit of money and making something real great out of myself.
Where's your summer home?
Well, recently just moved it up to the Virgin Islands. It's really nice, sir. You should come see it sometime.
Sandra, what do you think?
You should come with me and my family to our summer home at 12th Lake.
I would really appreciate that experience. I'd love to.
Great.
Because Roberta became pregnant and because Sandra finally started to have feelings for Clyde, Clyde became confused on what to do with his whole situation with Roberta. After many hours, he decided that he was going to kill Roberta so he could stay with Sandra. He takes Roberta out to the boat and plans to kill her, but when it comes to the moment, he gets scared and does not do it. By pure accident, she falls over and falls off the boat. Clyde, after seeing her fall, gets scared and runs away.
Oh my goodness, it is such a beautiful day. God, I'm so glad you took me out in this boat.
Yeah,
Isn't it beautiful, Clyde?
it's nice, I guess.
Are you okay? Oh!
After killing Roberta, Clyde flees the scene and goes to Sandra's summer home. When he arrives, he is arrested by a cop.
Hey, stop! Are you Clyde Griffiths?
Yes, officer, why?
Do you know about the murder in Pass Lake this weekend?
No, I don't know anything about it. What
There was a
happened?
woman who died this weekend in the lake. All signs point towards you.
No, I did nothing of the sort. I don't know what you're talking about.
You're coming with me.
No, come on, please. I'm innocent.
Clyde's trial lasted for a very long time, after which he was found guilty. However, it was an unfair trial because everyone had a preconceived notion that he was... Order! Order in the court! Trial of Clyde Griffith is presiding. What is your opening statement?
Clyde Griffiths is a guilty murderer. He killed Roberta Alden this summer in Grass Lake. There are 4 pieces of evidence that prove this. 1, there's a camera with blood and Roberta's hair on it. 2, the names that were used of the man who killed her all had the same exact initials, CG, as Clyde Griffiths. The 3rd piece of evidence is that there was a hidden tripod which he denied having any ownership of that was actually his. The 4th piece of evidence is that 3 people saw him leaving Grass Lake after the murder. This proves that he is not a moral coward, but is simply a cold-blooded murderer.
Order in the court. The defense now may come to the stand.
This man, Clyde Griffiths, is innocent of this murder. He may have been at this place and he may have done some of the things that the prosecution has said, but he is not a murderer. During this time, he was in love with another person, Miss X, who we cannot name here today. There was no love between him and Roberta, and throughout his life, it has been shown that he is simply a moral coward, not a murderer.
Even though Clyde tried getting an appeal, it did not work, so it turns out that he was going to die through the electric chair.